I need to finish my coffee before it gets too late. It's already almost 11. That is quite good. I do want to see really quick if I can pull up like a noise suppression type of thing, because I can hear a lot of white noise. Oh, I think there should be one enabled by default, I thought. Stream. No. Here, let's get this started at least. Output. No. Maybe it's in the advanced audio. Oops. Not that. Did not mean to mute myself. Properties. The start. Oh, the start of the Lunar New Year. Okay, so last time we played, not many days have passed. I've been very slow about progressing the time. I do time travel religiously, because I want to experience every day. I don't want to miss a day because I'm trying to build up all my Nook points. And something that helps out with that is having the daily login. Advanced audio properties. No. See, yesterday was Festival. Did I play that this morning? No, I played it I played it yesterday. Yesterday morning. It was Festival. I got some. Did I finish what I was doing? Do I still have? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Anyway, so it's February 17th now. Someone recently asked me for advice, and I thought it'd be a good idea to share with everybody. They want to know what to do if they ever found somebody passed on the beach. Okay, so we have Gulliver today. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting for somebody to pop up in my campsite, and I finally got somebody the other day, and I was so excited. I'm like, I'm just excited to have somebody finally in the campsite, so that there's possibility that I could get somebody to replace somebody else, even if somebody I don't want, just to replace somebody else. You know? And then I go inside and lo and behold, it's Judy. I freaking hate Judy. I don't like her look. She's overhyped. She's not she looks like a Build-A-Bear. She looks like a Build-A-Bear, but also like one of the Beanie Boos with her huge freaking scary eyes. Cannot stand her. What are you up to right now? Something fun, I bet. You always have the greatest ideas, so I was thinking of you, and I guess I'm writing to ask if you plan to do something together soon. Rhonda is sweet. I think Rhonda's fine. I don't, dislike Rhonda, but when she'll ask to move away eventually, I'll let her go. Yeah, this is my festival outfit. I've been doing slight landscaping, and you might have seen it a little bit. So last time we chatted, I was still 2 stars, clawing my way to that 3-star. Storage, storage. I'm so glad that we can finally put plants in storage. I'll just put that in the store. I don't need it. I might time travel back just to do more festival stuff, but also I'm like, I don't really want festival stuff. I got some yesterday, but I'm like, I don't really... It's not something that I'm like, I need to get all the pieces, all the items. I'm going for 100% in this one in terms of having an island that I really enjoy. You know, decorating it to the fullest extent, getting the 5-star, getting all the gold tools, and doing all of the Nook Miles goals. But the catalog, getting a full catalog, owning everything for the sake of saying that you own everything, no. Unless it is required for one of those goals, because I know there is a goal for filling out your catalog, but I don't think it includes every item, right? I think it's just up to a certain extent. I don't want to get everything just for the sake of getting everything, because I'm not keeping everything. I'm not using everything. Let me put this tapestry here. Hang on wall, because I didn't get to see it. Oh, okay, that was just something random I got the other day. I need to change back into my iconic outfit, my green pea coat. Where is... Here we go. Oh, I got some label stuff. I think I wanted to give one of these to Biff. Oh, I could put a feather in my hair. That looks really bad. Oh, let me... My Melody hood. I got this from I got a few of the new Zelda stuff, if you haven't noticed, from a Treasure Island, and we might go to another one either today or at some point on my own time. Maybe just for Nook Mile ticket. I don't know if there's anything particular that I'm like, I need to go to a Treasure Island to go get this. I don't think I would want to cheat for money that way, but I would cheat for Nook Mile tickets that way. I yearn for it. I love the thrill of the hunt. Let's do OBS. Oh, the way that it autofills for compressor filter, or reduce white noise, not noise. Sorry, I should not be, yeah, it's noise suppression. Crisp. Uses AI to filter, whatever. There was, okay, there was somebody, at my work today that, you know, we were just talking and, about like, oh, where were we at before this, etc., and everything, and oh, where'd you go to school, what'd you go to school for? And he asked, because I said like, oh, I went to school for graphic design, and he was like, has AI impacted that field too? And I'm like, yes, it has. And I'll tell him like, something that my dad and I are like united in is that his field of work is also impacted by AI, because it's tech related, but he also thinks that it's stupid, or at least that it's like being overblown to a stupid degree. So I'm trying to finish all the foam in my drink. Can you hear? Can you hear me eating in the mic? Is this what you came here for? Is that what you want? Okay, I'm gonna... Sorry, I just wanted to pull up the, like, noise suppression. Gee, I wish I had a second screen. We're doing this on the laptop today, by the way, because I wanted to... One, because I wanted to play from my bed. But two, because I wanted to see... I really like the corduroy pants. I like the color, but I really like the pattern on the bottom of the cuffed pants, personally. I think the checkered dress is nice. I got the Shiver and Fry. I thought it was Fire. I thought their names were Shiver and Fire. Her name's Fry? Okay. I got both of those, and then I put them on my character, and I'm like, these don't look good on me. I don't like them. This one's okay. I think I might wear this one out, like, when it's more summery and not snowing everywhere. I'm not wearing pants anymore. Can I put the on, please? Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, I need to get out of my house. Every time I enter my house, I'm like, I need to leave immediately before somebody walks in. Because every single time I'll go into my house to, like, store stuff or Horde. Yay! Like, the second I go into my house and I, like, start moving furniture or, like, putting stuff in my storage, somebody busts in and is like, we're gonna hang out now. I hate it. If I had a stronger attachment to most of my villagers, then I'd be more chill with it. But also, like, I usually don't go into my house for very often because I don't put a lot of time into my house because it's expensive. Like, right now, I know that I need to be saving my money for all of the massive renovations that I need to be doing. And then after that, then I'll, how do I pull up a compression filter, please? Can you show me? Can you walk me step by step with pictures, please? And that'd be really cool. Don't just be like, yeah, there's a compressor filter. Because I want to know how to find, oh, here, filter. Compressor. I don't know what side chaining or ducking source is. Okay. Attack, release, oh, I thought it said optimum gain. It's output gain. Close. I would hope that that does something and doesn't completely just cut out my audio. But I guess we'll find out. Sorry, I need to get focused. I'm just not at all focused. I wish I had a spoon for this. There's a little bit of foam at the bottom. It's just not coming out. Okay, anyway. Hi, welcome back to Animal Crossing. Today, we're, today, this place is a mess. Yeah, so last time I was fighting for my life to get the 3 stars so that I could actually experience the vast majority of the game. And then miraculously, after putting a bunch of crap everywhere, Isabel said that my town was, like, really good and that it was 3 stars. Or I guess really mediocre, because that's like middle of the road. I want another one of these. I wish they still sold these, but that's a festival thing, so it's probably not selling anymore. That really sucks. I might be able to just purchase another one, like from the ABD. Let's push that there for now. I wish it could push over a little bit more, but it doesn't. But yeah, Isabel said that my town is a 3-star, so I now have access to basically everything in the game. And is it jittery? This does not look, alright, Dell is getting freaky out in the front there. I'm looking at it side by side here. Your view is a little bit jittery, a little bit lower frame rate. And that might just be limitations of being on a safety railing? Okay. Limitations of just being on a laptop and not a computer. Damn it, I didn't want to wear that. But I don't know what it is. I think I need to do some kind of like digging and reconfiguration and also learn how I set up OBS on my computer. I don't want to keep that out there. Because every time I would stream a game on my computer, I'm sure it's very plainly obvious if you've watched any of my past streams that there's just this like constant flickering across the screen. It does not show up in my view when I'm looking at the game on my other screen, but it shows up in the stream. So I don't know if that's an OBS thing or if it's my computer being incompatible with OBS and running games at the same time. I don't know. Like it doesn't do that with, you know, computer games. It's only when I plug in a game, like a console game, that it does that. And it's only on the stream view, not the actual game view. So I just need to figure that out at some point. Should I sell this? I need to talk to you guys. I don't know if there's any events for the Lunar New Year or if they're just like, Happy Lunar New Year. And we've talked to 3 people. That checks that off of the list for the day. Oh, I need to water my plants. I need to water my produce. Oh, I don't have I gotta build a new. The watering can is the one thing. It dies so fast every time. That is I feel like the one tool that's like really gonna carry me towards the like completion of. I don't remember what the requirement is. I'm sure at one point it'll be like you need to have broken 1,000 tools or something for that final achievement. And I'm sure most of what'll carry me is going to be the watering can. Because it does not last long. Oh my god, I love this though. I love this so much. I think this is one of the best new things that they've added. Genuinely. Is just being able to follow the grid. It makes your life so much easier. I wish you could maybe like flip directions with the what was this, the right stick. But I'll take what I can get. See, because yesterday was festival, I don't think I watered these, so they're gonna be down I guess they're gonna be down in size a little bit. There we go. Yeah, that one does not take long to break. I already have to make a second one, and I haven't even touched my flowers yet. Fossils, balloons, DIY, rocks. hope everybody had a lovely Friday today. Today is Friday. Ignoring the time and day of my Animal Crossing. That is not accurate. Not even close to accurate. There are no fossils over here. Okay, whatever. Because again, I've just been going at it very slowly, day by day, because I want to play every day. Like, if I skipped around, I would not even realized that Lunar New Year was today. So I would have missed that event. I don't know if they really do anything for it. And I think the snow is supposed to melt in like a couple of days as well, which I'm ready for. I like the look of the snow, but I feel like it's just I don't know. I think because it's not accurate to real life right now, I'm like, this seems weird still having snow, but like IRL it's actually like getting warm out. And also I like the greenery, and I like the oh my god, he's still here. I think it was yesterday or the day before that Rossetti popped up. Because now I have access to his services, and when you first get access to him, he'll just kind of roam around your islands so that he can tell you about his reset service and like give you the first one free. But I don't think I want to use it. Because I don't know what I would use it for. A lot of people are like, oh, save it and just like abuse the hell out of it. But I'm like, what would I reset? Like, yeah, I could reset all of these, like just getting rid of all these trees, but I would rather just use my tools and get rid of them myself. Because then that's all the resources that I'm missing out on. Like, I could collect wood from these trees. I can contribute to the whole breaking your tools thing by taking out all these trees. Is it gonna take longer? Yes, but it's gonna get me resources. Also, Marina's house has moved. That's what a lot of the funds have been going to recently, is either like just dumping a bunch of money into storage or pulling it to like renovations, because we've slowly but surely been like moving the houses. Damn it, drop it. I really hope that I don't have this one yet. Thank God. I was trying to be relatively good initially and kind of already know where I wanted to put my houses, like my residential area. You can see it on the bottom map there. Like, I want to keep like a commercial area right next to resident services that has all the shops and everything, and then to the to the right, that's when we'll have like the residential area. Damn it, stop it. Get rid of this. Get rid of the the butterfly. We'll take care of Gulliver in a little bit. He's fine. Damn it. Do I have more? Is there anything else I can get rid of? No, damn it. I was like, why do I have that? We're just gonna drop the apple. I might use it or plant it or something. I don't know. I guess I must have missed a day of fossil. Because there's an extra. I'm pretty sure there's an extra. But we've slowly but surely been moving. No way. No way. No way. Aw, damn it. Sure. Damn it, I was hoping she wanted to leave. No offense to Marina, but I'm just not keeping her. She's sweet, but she's not B or Eunice. So I want the boring girls. I did give her that rocket lamp though, because it was pink and I thought of her and I thought she might like it. I don't really want to buy your furniture. I'm okay, girl. It's okay. I think that is like that's a good thing, but also it is really funny if they're just like, hey, since you're here, if you wanted to buy any of my stuff, is that like, does she have like a chocolate flooring, or like that's what that looks like? The like random brown squares here and there. I think she does. I think that's what this is. Oh my god. High card, low card. Oh damn it, no, I don't want. I know how to play. 7. Oh, we got a pretty good chance that it's gonna be lower. I was gonna say no, why should it be 8? Like, damn it! I've lost out on that apron! Alright, let's see what this apron's all about. It's hideous. Thank you so much, Marina. If I could, I would give it away back to you. Your sofa is cute. I do like the heart-shaped throw pillow. But it is not something that is going to match with the aesthetic of my island. So get it out of here. I wish I had some treats to offer you. I probably could have made a creme brulee in advance. To be fair, though, girl invited me over because she was, like, going through something, I think. I think she was, like, fighting the demons. And she said, I need company before I do something irrational. Like, cut my bangs. She already has bangs. Okay. Well, we've played our game. I got my item. She is, I have to say, like, I gotta admit, like, she is very cute. She's very cute. I do like her a lot. Thank you for accepting my invitation. Come over. I actually have something for you. It's a song that's a favorite of mine. I think I have that one already. Aww. Again, she is very cute. If anybody wants her, and to be fair, this is why I picked her up to begin with. I thought she was cute, and I think I was running low on tickets, and I'm like, well, I'd rather just grab her than, like, get stuck with somebody I don't like. I need to stop doing that, because then I grab somebody like Marina, then I'm like, well, I guess I'll just grab you even though I don't want you. And now here I am waiting for somebody else to move out because I don't want a bunch of these villagers that I picked up. Let's go here and get our fossils. Let's see. And I know, and it's so funny that Judy popped up because I'm like, Judy is somebody that apparently I think Nikazan might be around. I think people still trade for villagers on there. I've never used it. I feel like just in general, like, people will still trade villagers and whatnot, especially after the update. trying to get that cold foam. I can't get it. I need a spoon for it. Because I don't want to reach in with my hands. It's at the bottom of the cup. Make a donation. What'd you find? What'd you find? Damn it, it's only one. The hell is that? Oh, amber. I actually think I want to keep the amber to display out there. I'm kind of, yeah, tell me about it. The Ophthalmosaurus, cutest of all the Ichthyosaurus. Large sea-dwelling reptile. I shall tell you the eyes. It has kawaii girl eyes. Name means eye lizard. Its face was quite dominated by these great orbs. Literally, the anime girl eyes. Gave the creature great vision, making a successful hunter. No doubt because the big doe eyes lulled prey into a false sense of security. So basically, this dinosaur had the big bulb eyes. I love looking at pictures of Nina girl, and she's got her big bulb eyes, and she's so funny to look at. She gives you the side eye because she's a person in a suit, a dog suit. She's a freak. Today I got off work at about like 6:50. Partially because well, one, it's Friday. Like we typically get out at like 6:30 on Fridays, but it was Employee Appreciation Day, so they brought in catering for lunch, and then we're dealt with the realization that, oh no, now we have a bunch of leftovers that we have to try and disperse because we can't take it all home. I know somebody took just like the box of pizza because it was Italian, and they had like a few different pastas and stuff like that. I love the white pasta; it's so good. That's the shit. Oh, there's another puzzle here. Damn it! That must have been from like yesterday. Let me put this right here. The amber. I'll put that there. I'll have to get like a table or something to put in that area. Yeah, I didn't realize there's another puzzle. Me still using the default flag. Not the default flag, but like one of the basic pattern flags. I just haven't designed a new one because I do want to have my own that I designed. Why did I go in here and just I need to sell things. But damn it, I missed it. Because it was Festival, I didn't do anything yesterday. I thought I did. Damn it. I didn't even buy all of the path styles yet. But also they added a bunch of new stuff to the ABD or to the Nook Redemption stuff. I want to get like the vending machines for my little shopping area. I like the party lights. I want to get the what is it? This one, the park fountain. I think the pergola is really nice. I guess the hard part, because I like the lighthouse. I like that I have a blue lighthouse. I don't think I would get any of the Plaza stuff. It's too much. It's not what I'm going for. Because I don't have like a set like theme for the island. It's just there is kind of a particular aesthetic or mix of aesthetics that I like and want to go for, and like I have a kind of a bluish blue yellow kind of color scheme that I want. I don't have this one yet. I need to keep the I have a running list of all of the like artworks that I have, but I need to make sure that I keep the running list of all the music as well. The hell did I just trigger? What did I trigger? Oops. Oh, shopping. Okay. I'm sorry, what? What does that say? Oh, the amount of times I've used the Nook shopping. Okay, because I'm like, what is that? 20? I'm like, that's low, but I thought it was the like amount that I've spent. I'm like, I think I've spent more than $20 in Nook shopping. That song was like 3,000. There's a hot tub in there. Oh, it's Hanukkah. That's the next holiday? That doesn't seem right. That's like end of year. That must not be Hanukkah. That must not be a menorah that I'm thinking of. Let me sell you stuff. What are turnip prices? Not that I've bought any. Damn it! I should have bought some. I always set the time for later in the day, because if I do it before noon, when Daisy May is here, then like a bunch of my villagers are still asleep. That one looks ugly. I don't like it. So I always set it for later in the day, and then she isn't there anymore, and I don't buy any turnips. And I go, gee, maybe I should buy some turnips next time, and then I don't do it. But I still check throughout the week, because I'm like, okay, even though I didn't buy some this week, I'll still check the prices to look for, you know, to be able to tell where they're going and stuff like that. As if I'm gonna buy them next week, and I don't. I do like the skateboard. I think the skateboard is nice. I kind of want to get the skateboard. Also the little elephant watering can. Windflower, Cosmo. I need hyacinths, but I think I can only get them from Leaf. I won't get the cooking recipes yet because I don't think I know how to cook yet. Aqua tile flooring. Dark parquet. Oh, my back hurts. But I can't sit too far away because then he can't hear me. Oh. That is the issue with streaming from my bed, is like, yeah, I can be in my cozy blanket, but I can't like rest up against anything. Because my thing, I like teal and blue. That one has started to become, hello. Teal and blue have started to become like rising in my top colors. Like yellow is always going to have that special place for me just because of its personal meaning for me. But I do really like pairing like a nice like warm golden like orange yellow with a nice like light blue / light teal color. I think those look really nice together, and that's kind of the color scheme that I want to do for my island. With some pink. We'll still do some pink here and there. My favorite color is highlighter yellow, but chartreuse and lime green have been fighting for that spot. Also good options. I think she just talked about her dead mom. Every time I look at it, I get this warm feeling inside, like when she would hug me. We were talking about colors, Sable. What's your favorite color? Great, thank you. What do y'all got for sale today? Ooh, these are nice. I like these. Let's go Mets. Everybody loves the Mets. These are also nice. So it's a nice green one. Sable trauma dumping, just random nonverbal. Sable would just constantly like go on and on to me. It's so funny starting off, and she just like doesn't want to talk to you, and you just keep bugging you, and she's just like, yeah, so my mom died, and I had to raise my siblings, and they hate me, and it's like, oh my god, girl. The way that the yellows don't match. The way they don't match. I don't like that. I think I had, I think I had codes that I was going to, use. Well, that's just a fish poster and a fish outfit. Not stuff that I immediately need. I might just design fish stuff too, because I need to make my own actual flag. I don't remember if the hotel has you design the tourist outfits, or if it's just because I saw the default ones, but I don't know. I haven't done anything with the hotel at all. They need to add a therapist NPC, and it should be very stereotypically aggressive animal, like a wasp or something. Like, it looks super, like, I know there's the cop dogs, like Booker and Copper. Or like a Rossetti looking character. Oh my god, the therapist is just Rossetti. It would be so funny. He's like, yeah, this is my side gig. That would be so funny. Now this place looks like crap. I don't want... I got the festival things just for the catalog and having them. Yeah, I do have Biff. Biff was my starting jock. And I originally was like, oh, I'll get somebody else. I don't know who. But I actually think I might just keep him just because he's kind of a cutie patootie. And I don't really like any of the other jock villagers. I was originally thinking I was going to get Bud, but there are very few villagers I dislike, and most of them are gorillas. Fair. I have been warming up to Hans. Oh my god, no way. Damn it! They keep baiting me. That's twice today. I saw Marina and she was like, oh, I don't know what I should do. I was like, you should leave. She's like, you should come to my house. Like, damn it! They keep playing with my emotions today. Not that I hate any of my villagers other than Graham. Him, I will say I don't like him. I do not like him. He's giving Hifumi from Danganronpa, and I didn't like him in Danganronpa. Also, I cannot wait for the snow to be gone so that I don't have to do any more freaking snowmen. Hans is the least terrible. I just wish they didn't have 3D puppet mouths. I think they'd be better with the texture mouths. That is fair. Yeah, a lot of the gorillas I do not care for. It's just not a look that I'm like, yeah, I want this little, I want this big old Muppet guy on my island. I just don't care for him. I think Hans is the most appealing of the gorillas. I think it is, more interesting that he's a Yeti. Rilla is so upsetting. I don't know how anybody working on the game let that be a thing. The fact that, because that's the Hello Kitty one, I think, and the fact that they were like, who should represent Hello Kitty? A gorilla with anime eyes. I'm like, what are you doing? There must have been some kind of like stipulation, like in the contract or whatever, when they were like doing the collab with Hello Kitty, because I'm like, how is it that you are putting Hello Kitty characters, quote unquote, into Animal Crossing, but like they must have specified, like, yeah, we don't want anything weird happening with our characters, so you can't actually put Hello Kitty in the game, just somebody who loves Hello Kitty and wears Hello Kitty merch. But yet the fact that we could have had a Hello Kitty frog, literally, we could have had Karopi, we have penguins, could have had, what's his name, Maru, we could have had Pom Pom Purin, and Cinnamoroll, they might have, because I think Cinnamoroll is actually a dog. They could have species swapped to like a rabbit or something. Or again, just like inspired characters. Like, yeah, you can give us like a white kitty cat, but make her look a little bit different. So it's like, it's not Hello Kitty, but it's a Hello Kitty inspired character. It's supposed to kind of resemble Hello Kitty, but not actually be Hello Kitty. Like, what bug is that? I already have that one. I feel like it's just such a missed opportunity there. I need to actually work on something with this island today, because I'm just kind of running around. We need to get rid of some of this other crap, because there's stuff everywhere and I can't stand it. Some of them are cute. Like Marty's cute. I think Marty is the yellow bear for Pom Pom Purin. I like him. He's fine. I don't think there was any of the Hello Kitty characters I'm like, I want you on my island. Yeah, I can't. Rilla is just so, I'm like, why? Yes, let's do construction work. She's vile. She's vile. She's a cretin. A stain. I need to... let's see here. Because I need to take out this whole section. I was going to push this back. Anyways, this is a very hot take, but Chevre also freaks me out. Chevre is... that's the white goat, right? And then... she's like the parallel to like Nan or Nana or whatever. Did that beetle just push the snowman in the water? Snowball, whatever. The hell. I do think it is cute that they're like they're like a pair. But yeah, again, I don't like the eyes. I can see why you wouldn't like her because of the eyes. I just don't like when they do like the like glittery, sparkle, cute anime girl eyes. I'm like, this feels wrong. This feels bad. This feels evil. That's also why I hate Judy. And also I just feel like they were trying too hard with her. Like the cotton candy hair. Judy and Raymond are the two villagers that, you know, there are others like Marina that I'm like, yeah, I guess I could take them and like, you know, pawn them off. That sounds really bad to say, but to pawn them off, like if need be. But Judy and Raymond are the two that I'm like, I will never take you. I don't care how much money somebody offers me. I will not host you on this island for any length of time. Damn it. Wrong way. I sold Stitches for $9 million a few years back. Yeah, Stitches was another one that was very popular. I don't remember who. There was somebody that I'd sold off in the past. One or two folks that I sold off, and not for like an insane amount. I'm very like, when I sell somebody off, I'm just like, however much. Like, genuinely, I don't really care all that much. I just want something so that I can, you know, get a little bit of a head start on doing the villager hunt. No, stop. I like his design, but then I realized I hate lazy villagers in this game. Like, oh, I like food and sleeping. Get a hobby. Oh my god, Anka. I forgot about her. She Anka is so unfortunate because I'm like, oh, that's a really good, fun concept for an Animal Crossing villager. And then people went all gooner with her. I'm like, that's really unfortunate. That's really bad. Prices have dropped drastically. I got like 90k, I think. Yeah, because I feel like at this point, because I'm also like, I'll probably honestly just go to a treasure island for Nook Mile tickets, because I feel like at this point, the people that are hardcore about the game that would drop like millions of bells, pay real world money, etc., like go insane for their villagers, like be desperate for their villagers, got them ages ago when the game was like coming out. No freaking way. Can you guys chill out? I'm losing it. To be fair, if Dell asked to leave, I would have said no. I think I am keeping him as my cranky. Originally I wanted Fret ages ago, and then I looked at him again. I'm like, no, he doesn't really give cranky. I don't know. He's got kind of a cute look, and I don't feel like it's right. Yeah, I don't want that. I'm like, did I get you that shirt? No, I didn't. And also, I like a character I like a villager with good, like, or like something interesting going on, or like some kind of lore or whatever. Dell, my headcanon is that he is like a Navy veteran. And also, I like that he's based on like a ship. His room is based on a ship. I will be updating his room when I am able to. But the fact that like he's just based on a ship, there's a present over there. I only have one spot on my island left that I want to place. I'm gonna get Static's photo, but after that I'm going to move him out and get Bubbles. I have awful personality type diversity. Slingshot right there. There it is. Oh no, my nemesis is over there. No, he's not my nemesis. Can you get? Thank you. I feel like when I am like, as soon as the first, I'm like, who's my first one to move out? It was it Priscilla, the purple duck? She moved out pretty quick. And like as soon as she was moving out, I already started like pulling up the wikis and like making a list of like, okay, who do I want? Who are my goals? Because if I just go into this like aimless, then I'm gonna pick up somebody that I don't really want, and it's just gonna waste my time. Right now I have 2 crankies, 2 normals, 2 snooties, three smugs, and a jock. I'm attached to all the smugs, so I'm getting rid of a cranky and bringing in a peppy. It's like you just need one of each just to cover your bases. Just because, you know, there's like different like recipes you can get from each of them, etc., etc. Like as one, if you just have one of each, you're good. And then I think you get to have 2 extras. For me, I think I tried the lazy villager twice and we just do not vibe. I feel like I don't know why. I thought for a second I saw black flowers right there. I was like, no, yes, finally. But I refuse to kick out anyone except Static. Like, who's Static? Oh, Static is the squirrel. I feel like, okay, so my favorite villager, I was like, who's that up there? This is the bird city. My favorite villager is Paolo, because he's the first one to ever give me his photo, and I didn't even like him initially. And then he gave me his photo, and he was like, I think what happened was that I just did not, like, care about him, so I just kept giving him a bunch of random crap. And then that made him, like, really like me. So he gave me his photo, and we were, like, really tight and chill and stuff. I was like, wait, I love you forever. And that was my first New Horizons save. And then... Oh, I have to go diving for his phone. And then I think after, like, a long while, I put a lot of time into, and, you know, this was, like, first save, so this was the 2020 island. I put a lot of time into that save. And then eventually I just kind of looked at it and was like, I don't like this. But the amount of time and resources to change everything, because it was like, I was kind of going for more of a city vibe. And then ended up looking at it after it was all, like, mostly done. And being like, yeah, I actually don't like how this looks. But the amount of time and money it would take to replace all of the bridges, change the landscaping, move the houses again, I'm like, I can't do this. And then I fell off of it for a while. And then I came back, made a new island, and said, okay, I don't know who else I'm gonna have on my island. I think I did make a list. I think that was when they had added some of the new villagers, you know, like Shino, Fret, was Audie? Audie was in that first, like, that was when the game first came out. But then they added, like, Shino and I think some other, like, amiibo characters or something. I started playing New Leaf when New Horizons came out. New Leaf, I think, is kind of better. I'm gonna be so for real, because I didn't buy the game right away, and Frobert was one of my starters. He was instantly my favorite little guy. When I did finally get Horizons, I reset the start of the game until he was my starter jock. Good man. Good man. That's the grind, you know, to, I guess, all the free stuff. So yeah, originally too, on my first island, I think I let Paolo leave because, you know, I was like, oh, he loves me so much, but also his house, because he was my starting lazy, he still had the, like, dirt house, and I was like, this sucks. So I've sent him away so that I could hunt for him again so that he could have his actual house. But then I saw his actual house and was like, oh, this is a bathroom. You live in a bathroom, and that sucks. Yeah. I don't know why they did that. But I have the DLC, and you can apparently, I think after like 30 homes that you design or whatever, from what I read, I guess, then you can design your villagers' homes. And I really hope that that means what I think it means, and not that, like, yeah, you can just bring your villagers to the islands and design for them, instead of, I'm anticipating that that means that you can change their homes here on this island. Please, I hope, I pray. I want a game with New Leaf's progression, but New Horizons customization. Yes, I feel like the biggest selling point of New Horizons is that you can terraform. That you're not just stuck with whatever layout that you have. And that was the thing, was like, New Leaf was building up to that, because there was all of the public work projects. Because yeah, when the trailer for New Horizons first was like announced, and we saw people like putting down furniture in the environment, instead of like putting picking a spot to put a bench and then having to fundraise for the bench, and like, here's a bench now, you could just craft a bench and then put it there, and then craft another bench and put it there, and then put a table, and then make a whole little thing. And like, I do very much enjoy the customization of this game, and it gives you a lot more personalization with it. But yeah, well, you know what it is too? I feel like what bugs me, what keeps getting me about this game, is that there are still things, because I played New Leaf first, that I think are supposed to happen in this game, and they don't. It's a New Leaf thing. Because I was thinking, I was like going on the wiki and stuff. I'm like, okay, how much bells do I have to spend at Abel's before they get kicks permanently like added on to the side of the building? And I can't remember if that's like in their room or if it's a side room. I'm pretty sure it's a side room that he gets in off of their building. And like, how many other upgrades do we get for Timmy and Tommy's store? I'm looking at it and stuff, and I was like, oh, that doesn't happen. That's New Leaf. Oh, please don't vanish. Okay, thank God. I'm like, please don't vanish. Yes, I do want to hear your terrible idea for next Animal Crossing game. Cardboard box. Oh, it actually has stuff on it. Also, retail was interesting. I hope Nintendo realizes that the main reason people love this game so much specifically is because of the pandemic. It just was such immaculate timing. Immaculate time. I feel like because New Horizons was delayed. It was, I think, supposed to come out in 2019, and then they pushed it off however many months. And I feel like if it came out in 2019, it would not have done quite as well. I think it still would have done very well. But I think the timing was just immaculate, so that helped it like do so good. Just because everybody was home. Everybody could just pour hours into this game. And then also, like, there was all that stuff with like using it for political campaigns and promoting your brand, and using it for like virtual parties and graduations and like stuff like that, because people couldn't do it in person. Like, it was immaculate. It was perfect. It's something that could not be like replicated again, just because it's such a like big event. Let's do this. So imagine the game opens and you're on a plane and Rover is sitting next to you. He asks you all the basic questions about your name and appearance, where you're headed. So typical opening here. That was something I feel like was kind of missing, was Rover. Like where... Oh, I don't like that. This is too dark for Nintendo, but I think it'd be kind of peak if the plane crashed you on an uninhabited island. Yeah, so you're saying like a Pikmin type situation. Okay. When this game came out, my initial thought was like, okay, what could they do next besides an island? What if the next game was in outer space? We get a Pikmin type situation where like you're saying like your ship crash lands or something. But it's a spaceship. You're in space. And then we get like alien villagers and stuff. Wouldn't that be crazy? There we go. Gimme. Yay, thank you. Thank you for the $5,000. I want to pull this back up. This island is not where you were headed. When you were naming that place, you were actually naming the game's equivalent to New Leaf's downtown. I loved the downtown area too. Where the heck am I gonna put my bridge again? Because eventually you get discovered and can travel there by helicopter. Okay. We need to... I kind of want to... oh my god, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Alright, let me connect the land here. Because I'm like, right now I'm just kind of like going and I can't. I have so many weirdly specific ideas for the next game. I'm telling you, I'm hoping for space. It's not happening, but I want space. It'd be so like just weirdly out of pocket, like the game just like carries on like normal, and it's like, yeah, so here you can like set up some fencing and so like it just doesn't even like really acknowledge that they're just like in space, like on a different planet or whatever. I think that'd be really funny. What about a cafe in this downtown that has villagers you can invite to live in your town? The more money you spend in the cafe, the bigger it gets and the more villagers you can fit in. I like the idea. Because that was another thing too, was like, oh my god, New Leaf had so many like small details in it. So many, like, there was a bunch of different tiers of upgrades for Timmy and Tommy's shop. You could upgrade Able Sisters. I liked that there was the two in the main. There was Mabel and Sable in the main, and then Label was off on the side, and then after you did enough upgrades, then you were able to add Kicks as well. You could add Leaf's own shop. Exactly, New Leaf had more than one. That's the thing too, is like when I was making the Snow Boys, I messed up on one. I was like, oh damn, I made the body too big. Oh, it's okay. I'll just make the head really big too, so that I make a snow dad or a snowman or whatever. And then it didn't work. I was like, oh my god, that's not in this game. And the fact that like they did different things too. I don't remember what the mom did. Or the kid for that matter. I don't know. Because there wasn't recipes. I don't remember what they gave. They probably just gave you like furniture or something. But the dad was like bingo, I think. You like for as long as he was there until he melted, like you would go back to him every day for bingo. So then the more snow dads you made, then the higher like chance that you had of filling out your bingo card. It just when you like New Horizons is not a bad game, but when you have played New Leaf and you see just how many things there are that are missing in this game, it makes this game feel incomplete. Like it feels like it's missing things, and that's a shame. Like, especially since it was like delayed and stuff. I'm like, girl, what are we doing? What are we doing here? Like, not trying to, not trying to like say nothing, but also it's like, girl, what are we doing? Can I don't like how jagged that is. Let me get, there's been so many freaking New Horizon. Yeah, I feel like that is the main thing that they just kind of poured all of the attention into, is just New Horizons is for decorating. And I feel like they have been going in that direction, given that the game in between these was Happy Home Designer. The DLC was Happy Home Designer based hotel thing, and now the hotel, or not a hotel thing, the islands or whatever, the resort islands, and then they added the hotel recently that is more Happy Home Designer. And I don't dislike that, because I think it is good features to have, to add on to. But I feel like so much of the game is just focused on just decoration. And I kind of wish there was a little bit more to do. A little bit more to focus on, I suppose. Wasn't New Leaf the first game with any kind of outdoor decorating outside of trees and flowers? I believe so, yeah. And even then it was pretty limited in terms of like what you could put out there and like the spacing and where and stuff like that. But yeah, you did, like, that was I think the first time that you could actually put stuff outside somewhere. And people went, great, finally, this is what we've been waiting for. Animal Crossing GameCube versus New Horizons is Minecraft survival mode versus creative mode. That is what I hear a lot of people saying a lot of times too, was like, oh, I miss when the villagers were meaner. And it's like, I think, I don't want the villagers to be meaner. I want them to have more going on. I want them to say more than just, I like eating and there are bugs in my house. Or I think, I don't know, just like more variety in what they say. Part of why I don't like the peppy and the jock villagers is because, well, I feel like the issue that I have with a lot of villagers is that their look does not match the dialogue for their personality type. Oh my god. Sid was the new elephant when this game came out. And he has kind of like a punk rocker vibe to him. You know, his room is very graffitied. His personality type is cranky. And from what I've seen, the cranky personality type is like an old man. They complain about not knowing where they are, their back hurting, not understanding computers. And I'm like, Sid looks like he's like a teenager and complaining about his poor eyesight and dementia. This doesn't work. This doesn't work. So it's just stuff like that where it's like the villager is not matching. Do I want to put that? Like how far do I want to put it? The villagers' look, their design is not matching like the personality. And it's like, if you want to have a, like, I could see what they were going for. Where they're like, oh, he's cranky because, you know, he's off-putting, he's a punk. And it's like, okay, cool, then, like, let him talk like that, you know? If cranky villagers are only ever going to be written as old men, then stop designing cranky villagers that don't look like old men. I could never have more than one jock on my island. Frobber is my special boy. That's the thing too, is like when they have New Horizons, I feel like has very limited dialogue options. Damn it, stop. So then when you have multiple of the same personality type, then yeah, you're gonna be hearing a lot of repeating and overlapping dialogue, and I don't like that. They desperately need more personality types. Also unlock the gender restrictions. I agree wholeheartedly. They need more options. Nerdy, moody, mysterious, wise, shy. Yeah. Moody would encompass a lot of alt villagers like Bella, Sid, Sherry. That's and like Bella is another good one where she's peppy. Oh, my back. Girl is peppy, but she is like punk rocker, and I'm like, I feel like it at least would have been a bit more fitting if she was like sisterly. But no, they gave her peppy. The one that's like, I'm a pop star, whatever. It's like, no, girl. You sing death metal. Act like it. So it just bugs the hell out of me. It really does. I wish it wasn't like that, but it's just... I hope that in future games they will add more personality types. I feel like that's the main thing that they need is just... What? I should just walk away from personal question. I saw folks call you Muffin. Oh... I kind of would prefer that you didn't call me that. Just hard no. Graham is the one that I'm like, I just don't care for you. I'm sorry to anybody that likes Graham, but he gives me Hifumi so bad and I don't like it. It makes me uncomfortable. New Horizons actually has lots of dialogue. It's just not distributed very well. There isn't much dialogue for the villagers when they're just wandering around. All the personality types have unique dialogue for when you're looking at each of the art pieces in the art exhibit. And Frobber has told me the name of each of his abs like 20 times. Yeah. I heard that with this latest update, they added dialogue for the villagers, which is nice. Because again, it's just, we just need more variety in what they say. Also, I feel like the thing that people like about, you know, when they compare to the old games, I think I want to put the bridge right here and have it go this way, but I need to continue it and connect it because I want to know what we're doing here. I need to, I just need A. Also, I personally like Graham. I'm sorry, nothing against anyone that likes Graham. He bugs me personally. I cannot stand Hifumi in Danganronpa, and I do plan on getting back to that at some point. But I just do not like him. And he reminds me of Hifumi, and I don't like that. So to the mines he goes. Damn it. Let's see. Up there. How did you do that? How did you do that? The hell? That was crazy. Okay. Like, what? How did... Okay. Hazel was born to be a jock, but she's a girl, so she's sisterly. Uh-huh. I would love more in-depth villager interactions. I want them to beef with each other and tell me about it. I also want them to gossip about me. Can I get my cold bomb? That's it. I've had it. I'm getting a spoon. I can't let my cold foam taunt me like this. It's literally ube cold foam. I can't. I want it now. Because it's the... I stopped at Starbucks when I was leaving work. Because there was like 5 million Starbuckses in the area. Because I knew, I'm like, I worked a full day. I got out of work at like almost 7 o'clock. And I'm going to stay up until 1:30 streaming. So I need to get a pick-me-up. Also made it through week 2 of my bank job. Go me. I was yelled at a lot this week by customers. Not anybody that I work with. Everybody I work with is super sweet and lovely, and I love them all. But just customers, you know. People coming into the bank, having no patience. I cried a good number of days. Working at a bank is hard. There's a lot to learn. But I get a little treat. And Starbucks has the ube coconut macchiato, whatever. It's really good. But I drank all the coffee and then all the cold foam fell to the bottom. I couldn't get it. There we go. Damn it, stop it. Let me scroll. But, imagine you give a villager a piece of trash on their birthday and the entire town has like a debuff on your relationship with you. I think that's a good idea. It's just there being actual consequences to your actions. Like if you're a douchebag to your villager, because that I feel like that is kind of encouraged in the Animal Crossing community. It was like, oh, just hit your villagers. You know, don't interact with them if you don't like it, etc., etc. And it kind of like encourages, you're kind of encouraged within the community to just be shitty to ugly villagers, quote unquote. So it's like, let there be actual consequences to your actions. If you're shitty to somebody, then like friends of that villager or like villagers that live close to that one should like know about it and be like, hey, that wasn't cool or whatever, you know? Because then also like, if you're thinking about it, this is a kid's game. You want to teach kids like good sense of morals and like empathy. I feel like that would be a good way to do that. Is like villagers calling you out and being like, hey, that wasn't very nice. Let's see. I think befriending certain personality types should be a challenge. They wouldn't call you fat and ugly or anything like the GameCube, but there's no good reason that a cranky villager should be hospitable. I agree. Because, yeah, for them to all be, like... Because I think GameCube was a little bit too much with it. The fact that you talk to somebody and then, like, for the first time ever, and they're like, you're stupid and ugly. Why are you talking to me? I'm like, I don't think that's correct. But maybe I'll break this up a little bit. We'll see. But like you're saying, like I think it should be varied based on the personality type. So I think a peppy villager is going to be very outgoing and like very instantly like befriend you. Peppy will probably be should probably be the easiest to befriend. And then like cranky and snooty would be the hardest, I would say. The concept behind the original Animal Crossing was to help kids with their social interactions. Some people in real life won't be kind to you, and it was meant to give kids a safe space to learn how to process that. I don't think it did a great job at that, mind you, but that would be the idea. I agree. Like, it should, like, I feel like that is, like, the main, like, thing is, like, have there be consequences for your actions. Have there has to be a middle ground. I know. I don't know if I'm able to kick the bot from here, or if I have to like log into Twitch. Can I inspect? Nope, that pulls up code. Okay, I don't need that. Oh, here we go. Can you Oh, okay. I'm like, what is that? That's weird. Yeah, we're gonna ban that guy. There we go. Let me put this here. I came up with 10 personality types, 5 for each gender in case Woke Tendo wants to drop the ball on that one. While we're at it, add new gender. I do think it is very fun that they just like are just deleting the whole like there is no gender for the player character. I think that's really funny. Damn it, move. Can I still? Damn it! I want to get in between. No. Damn it. How can I not fit in this space? Two of them are shy and stoic. Shy for girls, stoic for boys. Befriending them would be similar to how you befriend Sable. I like that. One of my there's a few different options that I have for like certain personality types on who I want on my island, but I think I do really want B, and she is like that shy stoic type. I kind of like the more chill villagers, so I'm gonna double up on lazy and normal because Peppy and Jock are just too much, too high energy. I don't really care for many of the sisterly or cranky villagers, or snooty, or smug. I mean, smug are okay. I feel like I would be okay doubling up on smug. But, like, it's whatever. But I think B is a cutie. Okay, that aligns. I almost dressed up as her for Halloween, but I said, I don't think anybody's gonna know who I am if I say that I'm a dog from Animal Crossing, and I don't really have a good way of dressing up as her. So I literally just wrote a name tag that said Dave and called it a day. I am not fun at parties, let me tell you that. Let's do... I kind of like when we do the whole, like... I've seen folks do, like, the circle. To kind of connect it diagonally. I think that's cute. I triple dipped on Smugs and honestly don't even regret it. That's fair. Like, again, I feel like Smug is also a good, like, just chill, low-key personality type. That's not gonna be, like, in your face like how Jocks and Peppies are. No, stop. Thank you. I'm like, I want the circles to be bigger. And then Chatter and Leopold. Oh, I also want Leopold. I had him on my first island as my first ever smug, and at first I was like, oh, whatever. But then I was like, wait, he used to be a jock, and now he's scholarly, and like has an education stuff. I'm like, wait, I actually really like, again, I like the ones that have some kind of like lore to them. I think that's interesting. I feel like if I just moved this over a little bit, then it'd be fine. I don't like that it's like that. If I I just moved it over one. Then it'd be okay, but it's not. No, no, no. Stop! Stop erasing, please. Maybe we'll just do it like this. I also had Stitches in New Leaf. He's following me around from game to game. That's cute. I like the villagers who are clearly like messed up in some way. Coco, Hopkins. I'm convinced Ruby is an alien. Which one's Ruby? Oh, the rabbit. I would run with that, personally. I would run with that headcanon. That's fun. Because it's like, oh, she's just an albino rabbit with the red eyes. But I'm like, they're kind of like E.T. alien looking eyes, though. They're just red. So I'm like, I think you could get away with that. I think it's fun, like, having all your villagers on your island and then just, like, coming up with crazy headcanons for them. And you're just like, yeah, this is the canon for my island here. I think it's very fun. I will say, even though I don't really plan on keeping Rhonda or Hans, I do ship them on my island here. Because they were kind of like talking and hanging out. And I'm like, oh, they like each other. It's just so funny. So I'm like, I am splitting you up because you're not staying here. This needs to have another... No, it doesn't. I think Faith is a human in a costume. I have Faith. Yeah, at first, when I first saw her, I was like, oh, that's cute. Thinking like, oh, I'm gonna do like a natural, like, island, you know, theme. And she would fit in really nice. And I like her design. And the more I looked at her, I'm like, she does look like a person in a costume. And it bugs me. So, I don't plan on having her for too long. It was like immediately after I added her, I looked at the list of sisterlies and I was like, oh my god, I forgot Renee existed. I want her instead. Ruby's interiors are all Space Moon themed. Hans was my first campsite villager and he's like, he's fine. He's not terrible. I like him more than the other, like, gorillas. He's fine. Again, him being a Yeti adds a little something. Would I be interested in visiting your island? Sure. Send the code and I'll go. Like, maybe we push this back a little bit. It's nowhere near complete, but I've at least got some stuff going on. I mean, I'm sure you're in a more complete state than I am. Because right now, I just barely got access to terraforming. I feel like I was spending most of the time just trying to clear out like old stuff. Yeah, I only offer tours to people whose islands are worse than mine. Hey, you know what? I don't mind though. Even though you did put a /J in there, I'm taking it as /S and I don't even mind. Campsite sign. Well, not like that. Damn it. Oh wait, maybe push it forward. And then to the side. There we go. Because I'm like, that's not right. I don't know how I feel about the diagonal. I get like it looks off, but I know it's not. I think this just needs to come down one more. Yeah, thought that was it. That was what it needed. Okay, perfect. And then it leads here, and I think I'll leave this kind of open. Well, /S is sarcasm, so that would mean basically the same thing. I thought it was /S was serious. I have not even found Brewster yet. Oh, okay. Snowflakes. Yum, yum, yum. Since I'm like wandering around frantically, do you want any of my random crap lying around? I could like bring you something. Or if you need any fruit, but you're probably fine. Let me get out of designer mode. That's not it. Yeah, I'm done building. Spare recipes if you have any. I don't. Anytime they give me an extra recipe, I just toss it. I don't toss it. I'll like sell it. Are they gonna talk? Are they gonna have a conversation? You're gonna have a conversation. Have a conversation. I'm gonna butt in on your conversation. See? He's like, I'm bored. Does a kiddo like you have any interest in yarns to tell? Some corker of a real scary story? Sid could never, like, he should not talk like that. So get this. I'm out for a power walk first thing in the morning. I spot someone flailing around on the beach. I'm thinking scorpion attack, or else maybe whoever it is sat on a wasp. But up close I see it's just Graham, doing the worst dancing I've ever seen. I think I cringed so hard it hurt. Then I power walked myself right out of there before he saw me. I really hoped that he was going to say it, and I power walked myself right off of a cliff and into the ocean. Because that would have been really funny. Boy howdy, that was a blood-curdling tale of terror. I'd better go lie down. We have a myriad of themed villagers. You know, like the superhero ones or whatever. And Mira for some reason. There we go. I want to take off my wetsuit. What was I saying? Let's put that there. Oh no, don't move that there. Move that right there. I want to go someplace. I want to fly. I just realized I'm covering the whole screen. Where transform center. There we go. So I was like, oh, I was supposed to show my border a tiny bit. I didn't even realize that I wasn't showing it. I want to visit. I have not visited Harvey either. Yeah, online play. For some good old online play. Ooh, my back. Ooh, my back. Let's do dodo code. And then we're just gonna cover that. I mean, not that it really matters, but it matters to me in my heart of hearts. Although I feel like if you listen hard enough, you could probably tell what the code is since they say it. Brayburn. Alright. Let's go. Let me see. I told Frobert to say scrub because it's funny, and now Marina is saying it, and I don't think she knows what it means. I don't think she knows she's insulting everyone. Marina is so dumb. I love her. Coco is the same personality type, but only Marina is an idiot. It's like, there's subtle little differences that can occur that like will differentiate your villagers, even if they're the same personality type. But I feel like it's like because of player things and not because of like game things. Like only Marina picked up that like, hey, I'm gonna ask if I can use your... Ooh, I like your pathing. Leopold! My baby boy. I wanna get Leopold. Ooh, I love your pathing. I feel like that's what I want is like the dirt looking path that has like the grass growing through it. Hello. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. The way that Tommy right there at the front. Just get right to business. Alright, let's do the tour. Very nice. I think that was something that I tried to do on my first island. Was like, oh, I'll set up a band area, and then all the instruments were like expensive. I was like, let's not do a band area. Very nice. Who is it? Is it Bud? Oh, Marina. Cephalobot. A fabulous island getaway. Thank you, Cephalobot. You're a freak, but like in a lovely way. He's obsessed with me. He wants me. Ooh, nice seating area. Ooh, you get a yellow gazebo. I think mine was purple. Who's here? Oh, this one's yours. Okay. These two are dating. Or no. Oh, no, Marlo's the... Who am I thinking of? Okay, I'm like, why was it taking so long? I got concerned for a second. Oh, yeah, okay. Marlo. I like that he's a mafia boss. I love that for him. But also is wearing a purple outfit. I love you. Is it possible? I'm like, did this interior with the DLC is very nice. I know, I'm like, there's no way this is his default interior. Is it pants? I'm like, is that pants up there or is it a screen? Kind of a tight fit, but I'm sure they don't let you change the size of the rooms. So you kind of just have to work with what you've got. I need to do more DLC. So Marlo is dating Chatter. Though I'm like kind of getting hungry again. You know, I could see it though. They both have like refined tastes. They think their relationship is a secret, but we all know. I love that for them. The way that their home interiors like mirror each other in a way. Is this the bathroom? Dude's got luxury bathroom. Very nice, very nice. Always have to have the little like Japanese garden area. You need to demolish a bridge. Who's here? Static, okay. Static is stranded. This is how we keep him contained. And this is Cashmere. Oh, the sheep. Cashmere also gives very Muppet energy, but in a cuter way than the gorillas do. Hi, Kashmir. She's so ugly, I love her. Like, her eyes give Muppet eyes, and I find that quite quaint. I love her interior here. It feels very fitting for her. I remember there were some villagers that, like, when, you know, playing the game for the first time around, I was like, man, I like this character, but, you know, their interior sucks. So I don't want to keep them. Like, I love Eunice. I want Eunice. But why is her house a laundromat? I can't understand that. Girl's special interest is, like, teaching. But her house is a laundromat. Or no, she wants to be a hairstylist and her house is a laundromat. Aw, she's sweet. I love the applin. There we go. Okay, so this is the anatomy room. Temporary. The Danganronpa. I didn't even know you could do that with those. That's so fun. Okay. I love Resident Evil Biohazard. Hey, I've got that same lamp. Time for the upstairs. Okay. Is this to your designated gift room? Very nice. Marlo, Static, Miranda. Or not Miranda. I don't remember what her name is. Part of me is like still kind of holding out. Gloria, okay. If I should get Bud as my jock, because in my first island I shipped Bud with Leopold. Oh, dude, zoom in. But I've gotten attached to Biff. He's a cutie, so I might just keep him instead. This is the game room, and also for lawn mowing. Wait, I gotta do my taxes tomorrow. Ooh, diner. Oh, I love the Pie Day pie over there. Is that this month? That is this month. This real month, meaning I'll experience it in like 2 months because I'm massively delayed in my time. I just realized that coming to your island has time traveled me in a sense because my game is still February 17th. How cute. I forgot that there are wands. I have not even unlocked that recipe yet. Also, I have not even seen Celeste. I think you get it from Celeste. The pink room. There we go. I'm like, I'm pretty sure you can sit in the cat bed. I appreciate the pink room. Oh. Little garden, little farm area. Who do we got here? Gloria. I see a bug on that rose. They're chatting. I love seeing the little dialogue stuff for them. Oh, you got your recipe for the day. Her house is nice. Mallard. What's going on, Gloria? Please tell me. Butter churn. Quacker. That's gonna get me in trouble on Twitch. Thank you, Gloria. Oh, baby girl. I just see my dog like rolling around in her bed. She is snoozing. Campsite area. I feel like that is my favorite section to decorate, is the campsite. You just put so much fun stuff here. There we go. Oop. There we go. Lovely wheat patches. I love getting the big glowing moss. Can I tell her your fave is? I wonder whose house this could be. Oh, he's not even here. You made this path design? This came out really nice. I feel like that is what really ties everything together. Your gyroid farm. Coco's gyroid farm. It reminds me of the racing track from Undertale. Professional gyroid racing. I feel like that is the, just like, the little details. Oh, that's nice. Very pretty pathing there. Just the tiniest little embellishments can like really tie the whole island together. I feel like that is what was missing from my first one, and kind of partially why I didn't care for it as much. Was I didn't have access to online stuff, and I didn't want to make 5 million custom designs. So I just didn't, and then I just didn't like my island. But now I do, because my cousin bought a family plan and gave me everything for free. That's about everything. Well, it looks very nice. Oops. We have a lovely island going on here. Have I looked at the map? Is it flower or paw print? I think it's flower. Flower. Very cute. It's like the center is all of your favorites, and then everyone else is banished to the edges of the map. And like, fair. Those trees are really nice. Leopold! I miss you! Leopold, you've been to Clove Cove before! I've always named my island the same thing every time. I love him. I yearn to get him back one day. And then I'll make it so that his house is a private study and not a 3rd grade classroom. Hang on, I gotta, oh my god, there's so many. Forgot about this. Ooh. Oh, it's right here. Seating. Oh. Very cute little seating spot. Very, very picturesque. I don't know why it defaulted you to sit in the middle. That's very funny. I didn't think it would even give you the option. Hang on. Can I hide the... Here we go. Let's do pop. Oh, I didn't, hang on, one more time. There we go. Thumbnail for the video. That's very cute. And it's just a little spot right here. A nice little overview of everything. Nice picturesque view. Ooh, I see a coelacanth over there. There's an apple on a map. So did you intentionally hunt for apples as your starting fruit? Because I think I intentionally hunted for peaches for mine. You hunted for Frobert. Valiant effort. The fruit I ended up with. Alright. Determine your island name. Okay. Very cute. And we're back at the little farm over there. More beach. This beach is all open. This is stuff you're still probably gonna add to. Hi, Annabelle. Is she asking me on a date? Cause I might accept. Maybe. She trying to get some. Not trying to be rude. Somebody said we had an off-islander poking around. He's being xenophobic! Everybody get him! I didn't think that Static was cranky. I thought he was a smug. I love her, but this island is too small. Annabelle is a cutie. Very sweet, but also... yeah, I just do not care for peppy villager dialogue. His voice throws me off. You're like, oh, cute little squirrel. Hi, how are you? You're like, damn. Dude's smoking a pack a day. Well, thank you for showing me your island. It's very lovely. I'm gonna head back and do more terraforming. But thank you. Oh, you have a blue airport. That's the one thing that I wish I got was a blue or yellow airport. I got green. Orville, I'm going back. And I feel like beaches are kind of the hardest part to decorate. Because you can only put so many, like, sandcastles and whatever. I need to stretch my back. Oof. The blue is probably my least favorite airport color, but I wasn't taking any of that into consideration. In the past, I was like, oh, I want a yellow airport. I want yellow. I want yellow. But now because I like want to have more of a blue color scheme, then I'm like, I kind of wish I got the blue, but I got green. But I also just didn't have the patience to restart the game 5 million times. I think I literally restarted it like one morning before work, and then all the intro stuff was taking so long. I was like, I need to go to work. Damn it. So I think I like just closed the game, like didn't turn it off, but just like put it to sleep and then played it more when I got home. I literally like bum rushed through the rest of Legends ZA just so I could play this game. Oh, I got Miles. Orange. I didn't know they had orange. I thought it was just yellow, green. I thought it was just yellow, green, and blue. I didn't know there was orange. I never got orange. Thank God I never got orange. I did not want orange. Blue, green, yellow, and orange. Oh, okay. Alright. What the hell was I gonna do? Gee, oh golly gosh, I wish somebody would have a thought bubble and consider moving away. Cause I have some like I have some tickets, but not many, but enough. We've gone to the ABD today. I was doing this. I feel like the main thing is what was the last time you saw a moving out thought bubble? I feel like it was a while ago. I don't know how many actual in-game days it was, but then I accidentally, I think, skipped around with the days too much and messed up. So I don't know how long it actually has been. I guess it's been real life a long time ago, but I feel like it actually in-game probably has not been that long. Because if we're only in like mid-February, it probably has not been more than like a few days. And after talking to a villager who wants to move, there's a 5-day grace period before anyone can ask again. I'm pretty sure it's been more than 5 days. Okay, let's switch back to Island Designer. Actually, should we do some hotel stuff? I haven't done any hotel things. Get out of here. Oh, it respawned a new, okay. Or I guess we should get Brewster too. Oh no, it's 1 o'clock. If a villager is moved out, it's a 15-day period. Okay, then yeah, I don't think it's been 15 days since I've had Faith. Yeah, the way that I picked up Faith and then immediately was like, damn, I wish I actually didn't grab her. It's unfortunate. Let's decorate a room. Also, the villager who most recently moved to your island will never want to move. Yeah, I note that part. I'm like, that's fine. I'll stick with Faith for a while. So here'll be room 1. I want you to start decorating here. Decorate the room so it looks nice. I mean, placing furniture and changing the wallpaper and flooring and such. Enter decorating mode will make the whole process easier. All the furniture, so use what you've got. Instead of having similar rooms, I think a variety is what will make our guests most happy. Shaking up the theme so every room the hotel has a bit of character wouldn't be lovely. That's why I prepared some room themes so you can be designing based on the mood you're feeling. For example, room 1, I'm thinking of giving it a seaside room atmosphere. I kind of was like, oh, wouldn't it be fun if all of the hotel rooms had like a unifying theme? Just like with, I don't know what other facilities. Sorry, I was probably really far away. I don't know what other facilities there are for the DLC. I did the school. I haven't done any others yet. I'll leave it up to you. Consider artistic senses. I thought she was going to say autistic senses. You got to do it your way. You can redesign the hotel rooms later if you want to make them all match. I might do that. Not like fully match, but just to have like something consistent about them. I was kind of thinking like just consistent color scheme. Come jabber with me. Now I'll leave it to you. Yeah, this is literally just DLC for people that didn't buy the DLC. 100%. Like, I'm not like mad about it. You know, like I'll take more decorating stuff. Okay. Oh, duh. There we go. All right. All right. What are our customization options? Brown, reddish brown. See, I kind of like that already. Light brown, white, gray, black. After Anka moved out, I went on a villager hunt for Leopold, and that freak showed up on like the 6th ticket. That's good. Let's do a little kitchenette. A little vanity. Like, let's just throw everything down, like, right away. I like that it does let me have access to my full catalog and not just the recommended stuff. Because it does give me the opportunity to just go crazy with it if I wanted to. It's a little bit harder to do that, given how stuff is definitely going to clash if I do that. But that just makes it more interesting. Right. I would have settled for Bubbles or Murphy, but Leopold couldn't stand the idea of them being chosen before him. You gotta go for your Shaylos first. I'll do... Is there no reddish brown for this one? Damn it. Blue, white, pink. What are my patterns? I think it would be nice to like use a consistent pattern across everything. Probably like this. Do the Hawaiian shirt pattern, which I do love. I'll do that, and then I guess I'll just keep this the natural color. Why are you so cold? I chilled you. I'm sorry. I apologize. My aura was just so cool and epic that you could feel it through the screen. It made you cold. No, I want to flip it this way. That way you could see. It's so funny when I do a room and go, okay, cool. I'll actually put that away. I don't want the standing one. And it's like, okay, now look at the Do you ever get really cold hands and your whole body just melts when you put them in warm water? I get cold hands a lot, especially like in wintertime when I'm drawing and stuff. That's the kind of euphoria that makes you want to pee your pants. I think that's just what people do that makes them pee their pants. You know, like the whole, like, you put somebody sleeping, you put their hand in cold or in warm water, it makes them pee in their sleep. Like, I think that just triggers an urge to want to piss yourself. I'll get cold hands so easy though when I'm like drawing and stuff, and I have to like stop what I'm doing and be like, okay, time to sit on my hands for a little bit because I freaking can't feel my fingers. Seafood pizza. See, the hard part that I have is segmentation. Let's put a round mat there. Blue rubber flooring. Yeah, I don't think so. Let's do vertical. But also, I'm going to look at my options as well, because I like my options too. Blue paint wall. I feel like the simple cloth is a little bit too much. Circus. Why do I kind of like circus? Also a little bit too much. Starry sky wall. See, it's like maybe if we used a consistent wall, that would be nice. That would be cool. I never pee my pants on accident, only on purpose. A rubber room with rats, definitely circus. Clowns should be the theme. And I'm like, I like the blue. Orange. Orange is too much. Yellow's too much. Mortar. It's like the wood is nice. Let's see here. I think circus is so funny though. To be like, yeah. This is screaming seaside, don't you think? I've gotten a lot of positive reviews of my biohazard bathroom. Hey, I don't doubt it. Arched window walls, too fancy. I kind of want to do the Starry Night Sky and that be like our continual theme across everything. It stuns people so much they have no choice but to respect me. That's like an immediate flex of like, look what I have. Look what I've got going on. I hate that this did not let me pick a new color for the sheets. Because this is going to make things really hard. Light brown. Let's do light brown. What about light brown? Multiple times now when villagers visit my house, they have asked to leave the second they step in the biohazard room. And I don't let them leave. Let's try light brown. It does match this a lot better. We'll do the blue. Okay, what about flooring? I feel like you can't really go too wrong with flooring. Like, as long as it just kind of matches nicely. Sidewalk, meadow, sandlot, Sahara's desert, cloud flooring, party flooring. Let's see. Simple blue flooring. So that is like a kind of a nice like carpet look. But I think I want. Your bathroom is practically unusable. I mean, it is a biohazard, to be fair. Maybe this is the play. Starry ceiling and wooden knot flooring, or cork, or no, I like the wooden knot because then it gives that like that blue and orange, and I like that. I like that a lot. I like the contrast there. Oh, that is not a small. That's a medium to me. This game needs more wall items and ceiling items. I feel like there's a good amount of wall items, but yeah, I don't think there's really many like ceiling items. Is this the thrilling commentary y'all came here for, or what? That's kind of cute, but it doesn't match. So we're gonna go with the light wood, because that does match more with what we've got going on here. I don't like that. We're gonna move that there, because I need these in different spots. And then this is gonna go here, because we're gonna have a little table right here. And then we're gonna pull this back around here, and we're gonna pull up a little table. I'm getting a little table. Wall mounted miscellaneous houseware. I would say no couch. Happy Home Paradise is fun. Tabby wanted an abandoned hospital and Rattle wanted a mad scientist. That is what kills me about Happy Home Designer though, or Happy Home Paradise, is like characters will just be like, yeah, I want this, and it's like totally unrelated to their character. Some of them made sense, or that I could potentially see. Who did I do? I did Walker. he wanted a place to show off his bike. And I said, okay, you're a lazy villager. Patchwork bed. So why you want something that's very sporty, I don't know. And then there's like one of the pig villagers that's constantly like, I keep getting her spawning. And she's like, I want a dollhouse. Oh, I got Bree, and I had her in a past island. And she's a snooty villager. Like her house is very like, you know, prim and proper, etc., etc. I'll get sloppy sink. And her request was a kid's playroom, like a place to play with toys. And I'm like, this doesn't make any sense for you. Why do you want this? Table, can I has table, please? Those are like end tables. There was like a recommended table, I swear. Like a little one. That was like end table, I think. Oh, that's everything, that's why. Oh, plain sink. Because I'm like, I don't know if I really want sloppy sink in there. Just plain sink is fine. Yeah, Lionel is like, I want a place for toilets. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? I used to hate Harry, but then his HHP request was a house full of garbage, and I was like, oh, he's just like that. I feel like some of them, there was like really thoughtful intention behind like what they wanted. Like, oh yeah, this character would want this, and like etc., etc. And then others are like, I want a house with toilets in it. And we're like, what are you talking about? What are you smoking? My tummy really hurts. See, I'm not far enough to where I'm getting repetitive requests necessarily. But I do fear for it because I know it's gonna happen. I want wall mounted. What's the recommended wall mounted? Okay, the clock. Towels is good. Like, how did you do that? Okay. Hotel pendants. I feel like the fish is good. Actually, no, I don't like the hotel pendant. That's kind of stupid. We'll put the towels over here by the sink. I think this hotel room is just not gonna have a bathroom, and that is gonna suck and hurt our reviews a little bit. You may be thinking, this doesn't really look like a beachy or like a typical hotel vibe. But say that to all the fish. Would you look at that? So you don't have to count sheep to go to sleep. You count your fish. There we go. And then it's nighttime. Let's do... Give me the ceiling stuff. And I think this one's good. But I like the Moroccan lights. And those will do silver, gold, copper. I have the blue ones, I think, in my house. I love that she was like, give me, give me hotel vibes. And I said, great. Starry room with fish and Moroccan lights. Next question. I feel like the best part about doing, like, yes, I do enjoy, like, trying to come up with a nice cohesive design, but also I do art and I take it seriously to a degree. So it's nice to goof off and not have to be so uptight about design and just be like, yeah, this looks good to me. Is it what the game wants? No. But it looks nice to me. I suppose we could... I don't know. Should I just switch back to the plain? No, my fish. Damn it. Okay, how much did that break up the fish? Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, it's just a small break. I feel like that actually kind of works good though. I like having windows. And I wish we could customize the curtains as well. Let's maybe, no, we can't. It's a small gap, so it's okay. I think it's okay that the fish are broken up there. What other things can I put on here? I feel like I don't want to put anything else on here. I just really like the fish. Oh, all the photos that I did of everybody. Also Brewster's photo. And Stu. Like, what was Stu? Oh, Stu was the cabin. I'm like, if we do just the plain blue wall, which I do kind of like more than the starry, I want there to be just a lot of like interesting stuff there. Oh no, we'll do that. Put a lamp there. And record player here. We'll do the red, no, the blue, keep it blue, keep everything blue. Light brown there. Let me move the carpet a little bit over. You could customize the curtains in Happy Home Designer. It's so upsetting that we can't anymore. Yeah. Because I'm like, I think if you like walk over to it, you can like open and close them. I mean, I don't think many people usually do. But again, it's just another little thing that you can customize. I feel like it'd be really nice. Any more wall stuff? It's so funny that I just slapped all these fish here. Ooh, I don't like that one. There we go. I like the nice warm lighting. I'm sorry, did that say resize the room? Damn it. I don't want to resize the room. That's going to introduce too many variables, and I don't want to do it. Okay, any more wall stuff? I kind of want to say no. Like, we have the clocks. I guess I could do these. So I don't want to put that there because then it kind of overlaps. I'll hang that there. This one is gonna be... I think the light blue's fine. Like, there kind of isn't really anything else that I'm like, I want to put this on the wall. Like, I feel like the fish is really good. Maybe that'll be our uniting factor. Blue color scheme with the fish. I kind of don't want that there. I wish we could do like whole, like blown up fillers for a wall. You know, like instead of designing just like one square that repeats for the pattern, to do like one square that fits the entirety of this wall here. Because then I would love to just do like a design kind of like to match the clock or something, like some kind of wave thing, but I can't do that. And it sucks. Alright, so we have those. I feel like it's kind of nice like this, honestly. I quite enjoy it. Maybe I'll switch the Moroccan lights just so we have something that's more yellow. Oops. Silver, gold, copper, black. We'll do the gold. Incorrect. I like the blue. We'll do... Split the difference. 2 blue and a yellow. There we go. You gotta go to sleep. I should also go to sleep. It's 1:30. I'm supposed to call it quits at 1:30. Well, thank you for being here, Notro, though. I had a fun time. Thank you for showing me your island. I really liked it. Oh, I gotta stretch. I don't want to go to bed yet. I will probably be up early tomorrow and then playing this some more. If all goes well and according to plan and I don't screw up my schedule, and don't end up working a bunch of overtime Friday, I hope to be back playing more Animal Crossing probably about the same time next Friday. Because, yeah, I don't usually make plans otherwise. Well, maybe, I don't know. I don't know if I'll have plans or not. I don't think so. Currently, I don't. But if things change, then I'll probably say on my Instagram. Back good night. I'm gonna finish this and then I'll finish this and then we'll call it a night. I don't want to. I don't really want to. But I probably should. For like my well-being or whatever. Let's pull this a little bit over. And then we'll pull this over here. And then pull this over here. And then we'll put something else on the side over there. Because I don't like this here. Also, I have to remember the unifying factor in all this. Oh, mom's embroidery. No, we won't put mom's embroidery. That's special to me and only me, and I don't want anybody else to have it. My dog is probably like, what the hell are you doing? Go to sleep. She don't care though. Housewares. Cereal. Cause like I just want to put like one more. Maybe we'll leave the plant there and just put like just one more. No, I already have a table. Oh, it's the lamp. I'll take out the plant and I'll put a lamp. I think put this right here. Blue lamp. And then we'll do like a I also want to think about that. Remember earlier I was like, oh, I get to just goof off with this. I don't have to take anything seriously. And then, oh, look at me. Let's do board. I just want a simple, long, like table I can put stuff on. Okay, well, probably this one. So I can keep with the theming. Without it being like anything crazy. Oh, here's what we can put this over here. And then we can put the hotel branded mug here. And then let's see, we'll put seafood pizza on the little table and put the record player here. That's very nice and quaint. The fish are so much. There's so much, but also, like, be so for real. What else are we gonna put there? I kind of really like that. Unfortunately. Alright, Leilani, I'm done. No, not that one. It's a good, like, photo. Oh, good. I can actually, like, fully turn it around in photo mode. There we go. We can actually get, like, a nice full room view here. Get right there. Wish I could kind of tilt it up a little bit more, but there we go. I'm like, I don't need Leilani in the picture here. Unless I turn it this way. That might be a little bit better. Nice. Yes, that's my picture. Here you go. Proof that I made the room. I'm done. I'm sorry, did you say sail back? We didn't go anywhere. Oh, you're my back. Look at our first room. Why did her eyes go? Hornsby! Hornsby! Oh my god, he was the first one that I did in the DLC. I think. It's a pretty fun place, so I kind of want to stay longer. And I saw this place, and maybe I could stay here. The hotel, right? Can I stay? Matter of fact, rooms just opened up. We were happy to have you as our guest. How fitting! He's blue. He's in the blue room. Never a bad idea to check on them. Hotel's open. We've off to a great start. When you get to your phone, I can thank you for all your hard work. Here's 200 tickets. I don't like that they're using so many different forms of currency. It's like a way of being like, you can't access this stuff unless you play the content associated with it. But then it's so many different forms of currency. And then I have so many different... There hotel rewards too? Oh my god. Like, I have so many Poke, but I don't ever use any of it. I can't use it for anything else other than the shop that that doesn't really have a lot of stuff that I want. Okay, we have towels and a mug. Souvenir mug. I want to look at the catalog and see what we got. Mug, pendant, wall clock. I do want the hotel cardigan. And the Aloha shirt. Because I really like them. Hotel umbrella, circle cushion, cutlery. Flower planter looks nice. Oh, and then this is all the tubular stuff. The artful stuff, which is fine. It's okay. I think the artful stuff is kind of nice. But I got the artful bed and I think the screen from a Treasure Island already. The fact that it's like locked at a certain customization. I'm getting more crazies. Goodbye. The fact that it flagged right away of like potential ban evader. I was like, okay. Okay, no, stop. I'm like, can you stop? It's like the screen like cuts off part of the way. Close. Okay, like I don't get. Oh my god. Anyway. Yeah, I kind of don't want anything except the hotel stuff, the shirts. I don't care. I'll do both of them. One for summer, one for winter. More hotel guests, more goods being shipped out to promote the island. So the more guests that I get, then the more stuff that'll appear in the catalog. My tummy hurts. And I know it was from the coffee. I know it was. But it was really good. It was the ube, what is it? Ube coconut macchiato. It was good. They're gonna have a conversation. Never mind. No, they're not. What, Marina? I just went to your house. I just saw you. Marina, I need to go to bed. I need to go home. Oh my god, it's gonna take time to clean up. I have to clean up all my wiring and turn it. Switch it back over to my Roku. I don't want any of your stuff. Maybe we don't have the same taste? You're correct. No, I don't want your shit. I'm sorry. We'll play a game. Quilted down jacket. That might be kind of cute. Watch, it's gonna be 5. Okay. If it's a 9, I'll kill myself. Okay, we know that it's definitely time to go to bed because I'm saying out of pocket stuff. I think it's gonna be lower. Okay, I live another day. I've like been off and on as to like whether or not I should tell my coworkers that I stream on Twitch, and I think the safe answer is never say a word about it. And this is why. Goodbye, Marina. I need to go to bed. Oh, you gave me a wrestler uniform for some reason as a gift for coming over. And this is the second time I've been over today. Why didn't anybody else ask me to come over? Why was it just you both times? I guess she just loves me so much. Oh. How many tickets do I have? How many tickets, or how many points do I have? 23. I would like it to be more for when, again, why does it matter? I'm just gonna go to Treasure Island and get a shit ton of tickets. It doesn't. Alright. Does it even end? That's it for me. I might still play on the same day tomorrow just so I can do more landscaping and moving houses. I'm tired. My tummy hurts. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Again, special shout out to Notro LPS. Thank you for being here. I know you left a while ago, but it was nice having somebody on chat. And getting to see your island. Your island was very cute. It's funny because the first time I streamed Animal Crossing last time wasn't because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do a series on Animal Crossing. It wasn't because like, oh, I'm trying to reach out. It was literally just I've been playing Animal Crossing and I just wanted to keep playing Animal Crossing. And also Two Birds, One Stone. I haven't streamed in a long time. But people have been popping in for the Animal Crossing streams. So I guess there is still people interested in watching that. So that's not automatically like well, that means I need to keep playing more of it, but it means that there's nothing deterring me from playing more of it on stream now. At least until I'm like in a good place with my island, and then I'll eventually fall off of it and be like, oh, I don't want to play this anymore. But yeah, I need to go to bed. I need to go to bed now. I need to go. Again, thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out, watching me ramble for a while and work on my island. I need to go to bed, and you probably do too. Good night.